Hey, it's James. Welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. We are doing a series on grace. This is part 24. I know it's been a long series, but there's a lot of verses in the Bible that talk about grace. And we're finally in the book of Hebrews. So we're going to put Hebrews 13:9 right here, because this is a great passage. I know you're going to like this. Hebrews 13:9. Do not be carried away by all kinds of strange teachings. It is good for our hearts to be strengthened by grace, not by eating ceremonial foods, which is of no benefit to those who do so. So we're going to be talking a little bit about legalism today. Richard Blackaby wrote a book called Putting a Face on Grace, and on page 139 he says this: Scripture clearly testifies to God's gracious character, that is, the essence of his nature. Where he is at work, grace will abound. When he expresses himself through your life, those around you will experience his grace. While unbelievers may be kind, they cannot match the dimensions of grace that come from God. No moral resolve or good intention will make you like God. Only Christ, living out his life through you, can make you Christ-like. John Paulson wrote a book called Redeemed by Christ, Discovering God's Peaceful Grace. On page 13, he said this: Christ's sacrifice on the cross is the epitome of redemption, an act of immense love and grace. Through his sacrificial death and resurrection, Christ offers a pathway for reconciliation and restoration, granting freedom from the bondage of sin and paving the way for communion between God and humanity. Brent Atkinson wrote a book called The Gospel of God's Grace, and on page 16 he says this. Now this is Deuteronomy 6:25 in the NIV. If we are careful to obey all this law before the Lord our God as he has commanded us, then that will be our righteousness. Not only were the promises and blessings of the old covenant conditional, but righteousness was as well. This conditional righteousness is what the Bible refers to as the righteousness of the law. It was a righteousness based on the deeds or works of the law, not a righteousness of faith. See, the bottom line is doing the works of the law will not get you saved. Only by the grace of God are we saved, and only by the grace of God do we stay saved, and only by the grace of God can we live out the Christian life. You want to be more like Jesus? You need to pray and ask God to help you with that. Because if you try to do it by your own strength and power, you will fail. It is only by the grace of God that we can become more and more like Jesus each and every day. And that is my hope and prayer for you. So, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. The fact that you are here right now watching a video about God's grace tells me that you want to grow spiritually, and I appreciate that. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.